Hello everybody, my name is Linnell Pam, and that whole year that I wasn't doing YouTube videos? Yeah, you remember that? Well, instead of doing YouTube videos, I was making art. I was on Amino, many different things on there, hashtag not sponsored, and I was posting art there, whether it be adopts, OCs, fan art, whatever. So I wanted to show you some of those skills today by redesigning some characters I drew like 4 or 5 years ago. We're going pretty far back to some of my oldest art that I still have. I'll show it down here. I have this sketchbook here that I did not complete. It's just like mostly empty, and then you start with the drawings again. But there were 3 characters that I wanted to do from here, and hopefully we'll get them all done today. My materials, I'll just place that right there. I have a kneaded eraser. I have some praying watercolors for coloring it. I have a Micron PN. Yep. Archival ink, and then just a regular old pencil, and then regular old eraser. So let's get to work. The character we're going to start out with is this character here. I have no idea what it's from, but you can see like some of the most terrible things you can do in art. It's just really weird hair that doesn't make any sense. The eyes are really, really big. The face is really large compared to the body. Body has no hands because I lazily put the arms behind, or hands behind her back. It's like she has no waist. She has no hips. And then her legs are like a bunch of sticks put together. So we're going to start with her and see how that turns out. Just looking at the old drawing that she's supposed to be like an anime schoolgirl. So that's what I wanted to go with. I first started with a couple basic headshots just to see what her face shape and her eye shape and her hair shape should be. Then going on to the final sketch, she's got the traditional like schoolgirl clothing, and seeing how thick her neck is in the original drawing, I wanted to do that. So that meant that her bony body proportions were going to have to be thickened up a bit just to match with that, because the head shape and the neck shape determine what the body shape's supposed to be, supposedly. So I was going to follow that. She's pretty much all pink and red, sort of. Red is more the shading for the skirt than anything else. I thought it would be really cute for her to have bows, because bows are like a kawaii thing, and I think she loves pink. So going with the pink skirt, the pink like tie thing around her neck, and the pink bow, I thought would be really cute. It's kind of weird how monochrome it is, and the only thing that wasn't from the red color on the watercolor set was her eyes, which are green. But I think that's fine. I kind of like the way she turned out color-wise. I think her pose is really stiff. But other than that, I don't think she's too bad. I wanted to show both hands since neither of the hands were shown in the original drawing, but kind of went a little weird with them. I decided to name her Sunny. She's like a tsundere. She loves pink. I think she's overall just a positive person that tries to be like a little bit more on the popular side, but if she had to pick between her friends and the popular kids, if her friends weren't the popular kids, then she'd definitely pick her friends, because I think she'd be supportive. I think supportive, but ignorant. Maybe not ignorant's the right word. Maybe more like easily coerced into things. I forget what the word is now, but like she can easily be told one thing even if it's a lie and she'll believe it right away. Now this little boy here, Sinko, I want him to be gloomy. His personality is going to be pretty much based on Rain, so gloomy, dark, depressed, I guess things along that nature. I think he gets easily upset. He's got a like high temper. Like that's what I can imagine him as. I can imagine him having temper tantrums in class and not wanting to do things around the house, or does it reluctantly and doesn't really like people that much. He doesn't trust people very well. Just thinking like story-wise, if he were going to have his own story, I'd imagine him being fatherless. He resents father figures and men because his dad left him, so he kind of has this mindset. Like if it was at the beginning of a TV show or film, he'd be in that mindset, like he hates all guys, and he's pretty much going towards not liking anyone at all. Like his mother's still caring and supportive, but he still has this negative mindset towards her in some way. Like it's this thing of, I love my mom, but at the same time I kind of hate her because she makes me do these things. And these things I don't want to do. I think that's what it is. And then over the progression of the story, I think he'd learn to accept, like he would have a new male figure in his life that was positive, either being a girlfriend to his mom or just like a teacher or something along those lines. And Sinko kind of opens up to this guy and accepts the fact that his dad might have been crummy, but that doesn't mean that all guys are crummy. Seeing the original drawing, the eyes are very far apart, so I wanted to try and do that, especially with like the little headshots I did. I got a little more abstract as the sketches went on. The first one was like way too safe. The middle one I really liked a lot. I really like the expression he has on the second one. He's like kind of angry. He's looking up, so that meant that he's looking at an authority figure. And then the third one was like, okay, maybe that's a little too much. We'll scale it back a little bit. And then going on to the sketch, I really did a basic, like, straight on head. And I just erased that and started over because I didn't want to have the same thing that happened with Sunny, where her pose was static and a little boring to look at. I wanted him to like show some emotion in his form, so I just did like a line of action where his legs and feet should go, where his arms should go, things like that. And then going on to making out the like folds in the jacket. I think it wouldn't be raining as like this little picture was taking place. I think either it just rained or he's just wearing it because it's going to rain. I didn't want it to be raining because honestly I don't know how to draw rain, so that's as easy as that answer is going to get. And then going on to coloring, I wanted to make his jacket blue, but I feel like if he was going to be in rainy scenes, then he would kind of fade in the background. So I wanted his jacket to be really bright. I have a yellow jacket, so I think it makes sense for him to have that. And then the yellow boots I thought were really cute too. And also, why it's not blue is because I wanted him to be wearing jeans. Jeans absorb a lot of water, so hopefully he's not getting them wet. Like, I don't know, I just want him to be wearing jeans. And then he's wearing a little sweater underneath it. I like the thought of it being green, because I feel like without his jacket on, it could be like a froggy sweater. And I think a little kid that age would like something a little silly like frogs. Overall, I really like Sinko a lot, and I want to use him for something in the future. Maybe I think he's just so adorable. Okay, the last character, I think the original drawing was just drawing shapes and seeing what would happen, because I never did anything like that again. This is like one of the kookiest things inside this old sketchbook. So I wanted to try and redesign him in some way and actually make him usable. If he were in a TV show or a story or anything, I think he'd be a pretty one-dimensional character. He's the stereotypical lazy punk guy. He's like one of those lazy friends that you have where you have a wedding and he just wears that t-shirt that looks like it's a tuxedo, but just punkier. Like, oh, what's his name? It's the guy from Hotel Transylvania, Johnny. Yeah, like that, but like punkier. And like pretty much like Hotel Transylvania 3, where he's got the whole hiker pack full of punk holiday old music, I guess. Man, that movie kind of sucked. But anyway, that's kind of the personality that I'm thinking for him. I wanted to keep the X eyes and the spiky hair and the clothes, because that's what really makes him, I think. What's his name gonna be? Cause he's a weird one. I think he should have like a normal name. That'd be kind of funny. Scat's Guardian. Yeah, that's a normal name, right, guys? Scat's Guardian. People just call him Scats. Yeah, I like that. His name's Scat. And then just going on with the last sketch here, it's gonna be a little less like emotional than like the last one. I don't know if you could call that emotional, but he's just probably gonna have like a stereotype-ish, like what he's doing in the original picture where he has the two rock signs. One thing I found really kind of interesting was, one, how he's wearing shorts, and two, how his arms are separated, like the upper part of his arm separated from the lower part of his arm, and the wrist is like a line, and then the hands are really small, which I don't want him to do. I think I'm going to balance out, take some sizing from the head, and then give it to the hands and make them equal out. So yeah, I think that's it for this little guy, Scat. So that is our 3 characters for this time. This was actually really fun. I enjoyed this a lot. I mean, I draw in my spare time, so why not use my spare time to make a video with art, right? I mean, why not? I love all these guys so much, but I don't think I'm really gonna draw them, honestly. But Sunny and Scat are both going to go on my Amino. My username is the same as it is on this channel, FlanellePam. And if you go there, I'll be posting them as adopts that you guys can offer to adopt for on there, and like 2 hours after this post goes up, so that you guys have some time to watch this and then go and find me there. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter. I don't post there nearly as much as I do on Amino, so whichever floats your boat. Why don't you just follow me everywhere? I mean, I'm pretty interesting, I think. I hope. Or else you guys wouldn't be watching this video. I hope I'm not alone. But that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to like and comment. I can do this again. I have way more cringy art to share with all of you and more characters to redesign. If you have any criticism at all, feel free to leave it down there. I will definitely see it. Alright, this outro is going way too long again, so I'll see you guys later.